I am currently teaching Matthew chapter 2, verses 13 to 18, with the title, The Escape to Egypt. I have previously covered the Magi in chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. I haven't finished chapter 2, so I'm focusing on these verses for now. Read verse 13. When they had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up," he said, "take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." Matthew 2 verse 13. During their night journey to the town of Bethlehem in Judea, the Magi followed the star and found the child Jesus with his mother, Mary, and Joseph in a house. Then they dismounted from their camels, entered the house to see the child, and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh before worshipping him. Afterwards, they went to rest, and while they were sleeping, they received a warning in a dream not to report to King Herod about the child. Consequently, they returned to their country by another route. On that same night after the Magi had left, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Joseph, get up, take the child and his mother Mary." And flee to Egypt, for King Herod is searching for the child to kill him. So get up, take them with you, escape to Egypt, and stay there until I tell you to return to the land of Israel from Egypt." Then the angel disappeared. Read verses 14 and 15. So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had said through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Matthew 2 verses 14 and 15. When Joseph woke up in the middle of the night, he immediately took the child and his mother, put them on his donkey, and left Bethlehem for Egypt. Egypt is the place in Africa that is near the border of Israel. They reached Egypt after a long journey. They stayed in Egypt for a few years. And the child Jesus grew up there. Joseph spent his time working as a carpenter in Egypt until the death of King Herod. The scripture was fulfilled as the Lord had spoken through the prophet Hosea, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Read verse 16. When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi. Matthew 2 verse 16. After the Magi had left for their own country, King Herod remained unaware of their departure. He waited many days for a report about the child. Relying on the exact timing of the star's appearance, which he had learned from the Magi. When he realized that the star had disappeared and that time had passed, he understood that he had been tricked by the Magi and became furious. In his rage, he commanded his soldiers to go to Bethlehem and kill all the boys who were under the age of 2, based on the timing of the star he had computed from the Magi's report. The soldiers followed the order, searching every house in Bethlehem with the intent to kill the infant boys. This resulted in profound mourning among the women of Bethlehem as their children were slaughtered. However, the child Jesus was not in Bethlehem during the killings. He was safely in Egypt with his parents. Herod mistakenly believed that child Jesus would be among the boys killed in Bethlehem. After Herod's death, the search for the child Jesus ceased. Read verses 17 and 18. Thus, what the Lord had spoken through the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled.